The story of Meghan's banishment by the Queen and the photos of Princess Charlotte sleeping. I read this story in several English-language sources, as well as on British YouTube channels, and surprisingly, it appeared almost simultaneously everywhere. How reliable are these sources? I can't judge, but the picture is formed from different situations, which quite happened. So it's up to you to decide, and you may have heard it somewhere before. It all started allegedly with Meghan sneaking into a private area of Kensington Palace and taking pictures of Princess Charlotte sleeping. This was witnessed by nanny Maria Borallo, who immediately reported the incident to Kate. The story also mentions Meghan's involvement in Kate's missing jewelry, but I haven't found anything about that yet. But sources claim that Sussex intended to sell the princess pictures for a record $350,000 to Us Weekly tabloid. When Catherine found out about what happened, Meghan denied everything and also accused Kate of doubting her and slandering her. The Sussex woman refused to show the camera, claiming it was broken. Kate then decided to talk to Harry, but got nowhere as the prince didn't give the incident any importance. Look, it hurts, honestly. And now Us Weekly tabloid editor Shannon Lester has allegedly revealed that Meghan often provided exclusive information, material and pictures about the royal family for a lot of money, working as the kind of secret insider in a crumpled coat who sells information to tabloids for a lot of money. Frankly, it's unclear to me why Lester suddenly decided to give Meghan away. Perhaps she figured that since the Duchess had been exposed, the tabloid didn't need her, because there was no need to expect any more exclusivity from her. Or maybe the tabloid editor confessed under pressure, fearing lawsuits. Who knows? In addition, there was growing discontent at the palace with Prince Harry's wife for accepting expensive gifts, something that is forbidden for members of the royal family to do according to protocol. And then there were complaints from palace staff who complained about their mistreatment by the difficult Duchess. In general, the stars aligned and the royal family decided to act. Sources say that the Queen allegedly summoned Meghan to her carpet, setting up a meeting for her at a certain hour, but Meghan refused to show up, citing a planned trip to the National Theatre. Here's what you should never do is refuse to meet a monarch when His Majesty invites His Majesty to visit. Sources say Meghan acted too presumptuous by underestimating Elizabeth's power. She thought it was just Harry's grandmother who would wait, going nowhere. Then the Queen sent security after the Duchess, canceling her event at the National Theatre. But Meghan didn't know about the cancellation, and when she arrived, she was very surprised that no one greeted her. Then she made a scene, resenting the lack of carpeting with a loaf, and claiming they didn't know who she was yet. But the Queen's men knew exactly who Meghan was, so they waited for the Duchess outside the theatre. Her Majesty's security tried to get the Duchess into the car, despite her loud protests. Things were already packed. The staff put Meghan's clothes in 2 bags, and with all this stuff she was taken to the airport. However, Sussex's personal diary remained at Frogmore Cottage, and it is claimed that the MI5 and MI6 intelligence services have already scanned it and made the necessary copies. As for the Duchess, royal security took her to the airport, where Countess Sophie and Prince Edward were allegedly waiting for her. They escorted Meghan aboard the plane to Canada and stayed with her until the plane took off. The next day, a post went viral on social media saying that the Sosieckis were withdrawing royal funding and terminating senior members of the royal family. During the Sandringham summit, Harry was alone against his family as Meghan was not allowed to participate even via video link. According to the Sussex woman, William yelled and screamed at him, while his father sat with an indifferent look. But in January this year, just before the memoir was released, the offended prince said in an interview with journalist Tom Bradby that he still expected an apology from the royal family. At the time, many people were outraged. Why apologize when he himself periodically attacks the Windsors and the monarchy? But Harry was apparently referring to his wife's banishment from Britain almost under escort. Of course, no apology has been issued to him and no longer will be. Now insiders claim that the palace fears a new memoir, only from Meghan, where she will tell the world the truth about her expulsion from the royal family through the prism of her own resentments. Meghan is indeed under contract with Penguin Random House, and rumor has it that she is indeed working, or about to work, on a memoir, but only about her life with Harry. According to insiders, in light of the rift with the prince, the Duchess intends to capitalize on her marriage by publishing a book about her relationship with Harry and her frustrations, which clearly won't please the prince. But will Meghan follow through with her intention, and will the world see these memoirs? The question is rhetorical. Dear friend, if you like everything new about the royal family and don't want to miss all the novelties, subscribe to our channel and like it. By doing so, you take part in our development. We work for you.